Hello all. Today in this video we are going to discuss about how to define new menu and its action in Odoo. As part of development, as part of creating a new module in Odoo, we have already shown you different videos of how to define new model in Odoo. Also, we have published a video regarding the manifest file. So yet if you haven't watched those videos, we will suggest you to watch the video first. So we have already defined. If we go to the pie chart, you can see this is the module we have created, that is OM hospital. We have defined the manifest file, then we have defined the patient.py, in which we have defined a new model called hospital.patient. Now we will see how we can define a new menu and call a action from the menu. For that, the menu and its action is done in XML file. So I will go to the folder here and I will create new XML file here. I will give the name as patient itself, patient.xml file. So I just have created a new XML file. Now inside this file we will write the menu and its action. So let me copy something from an existing module. If I go to this menu, okay, let me copy this, Control C, and I will paste it in our patient.xml file. Okay, we'll paste it here. So inside these lines, that is, we have to specify encoding at the first. Then inside this Odoo tag we will define the menu item and its action. So for declaring a menu item, we have to use menu item tag, and we have to give an ID. So as we are going to create a menu for hospital, before that I will come to the front end here in the Odoo. So we need a menu like hospital here. Suppose like contact, we need a main menu like hospital, and under the contact we need different, under the hospital we need different menu like doctor, patient, details, disease details, etc. So let's create a main menu first. For that I will give the ID as hospital root, and in the name section the name will get visible here. So I will give the name as hospital. So this is how simply we can define a new menu. So now let me upgrade the module. So as we have added a new XML file, we have to call that file inside the manifest file. So once defining the manifest file, I have told you this data file is for calling all the XML file we are going to use in our module. So as I have defined a new patient.xml file, I have to call it here. So I will call it here, that is patient.xml. So I have specified it in the manifest file. This is the file name patient.xml. I have called it here. Now I will restart the service. Okay, the service get restarted. Now I will go to the apps menu. I'll just activate the developer mode. From settings I will activate the developer mode, and I will go to apps menu. I'll just update the app list. It's not necessary here, and I will click on upgrade. The module is already installed, and now I will upgrade the module. So module is upgrading. Okay, there is no errors. Now I will go to the menu items and see whether the menu get created or not. Now the menu won't be visible here. It's because if menu won't have a submenu and submenu won't have an action defined, the menu won't get visible. So the menu will only get visible if the menu have an action. So I will go to the settings, technical, user interface, menu items, and I will search for the menu created now. That is, name given is hospital. Okay, you can see the menu hospital is created. So now I will define a submenu for hospital. Right now we have a main menu here, that is a menu without parent. Right now for this menu we haven't given a parent menu. That means it will be a main menu here. So now I will define another menu under this menu. I will copy this and paste it here. I will change the ID as hospital patient. Now I will rename the name as hospital to patients, and let me update the module once again, and let me see the patient menu get created or not. Great. Sorry, we have missed one thing. We haven't specified the parent here, so I will show you the change. Now if we go to the settings, technical, user interface, menu items, and I will search for the patients. Now you can see its parent menu is empty. We haven't defined hospital as its patient, so for that we have to use parent tag here. Parent equal to specify this ID. I said parent of patient's menu is hospital. Now I will upgrade the module once again. Module is upgrading. Now I will go to the settings, technical, user interface, menu items. Now if I search the patients, you can see its parent menu is set as hospital. Earlier when we have checked it, it is empty. Now as we have defined parent, now the patient menu will come under the hospital menu. And regarding the sequence, suppose you can see the menus are coming here in an order. Discuss menu come first, then followed by calendar, contacts, etc. So this order is based on the sequence given for the menu. Suppose if our hospital menu has to come at the top, we have to give lesser sequence than the discuss menu. So lesser the sequence, the menu will come at the top. Now let's check the sequence of the discuss menu. Now if I check the sequence given for the discuss menu, spelling mistake, discuss, the sequence given for the discuss menu is -1, and sequence for the calendar menu is 2. So I will give 1 for our menu sequence hospital. I will give sequence as 0, so that our new menu will come between this discuss and calendar. So this is the use of sequence. We can specify the sequence so that menu will appear in the list. Lesser the sequence, the menu will come at the top. So now we have defined two menus. You can, in the coding, you can add comments like this, like, or like some comments can be added like parent menu for better understanding of the code. Now we have two menus, and once we click the patient menu, something has to be done, like a form has to be opened for entering the patient records. So for that we have to define an action for this menu. So let me check what's the action of the sales menu, and we'll take its code. If I go to quotation, let me take the existing code. Quotation, this is the action of the quotation menu. I'll just copy its external ID for searching the code. So you can see this is the action of the quotation menu. Right now if we check the patient menu, its action will be empty as we haven't defined the action for it. So we will copy the existing action of the sales module. So this is the action of the sales module. I will just copy it, and while pasting the action has to be placed on top of the menu, because we have to call this action here. So place the action top of the menu. If we define the action at the below, we will get an error message that record is not found, external ID not found, error. So the record has to be placed at the top. So I will change action patients. I will update the ID. Let me remove this. Search view id, mod view id. I will remove, update the name as patients, and our model is here. We have to specify which model has to be displayed in the action. So as we have already defined this model hospital.patient, I will control C and I will paste it here. This is the model plus model hospital.patients, and view type is form, and view mode is asking which all mode should be there. Like suppose if we go to the sales menu, you can see for this menu there are different views available, that is tree view, Kanban view, calendar view, pivot view, graph view, etc. So we can specify it here which all views should be available for our module. So I will start with the basic stuffs, that is tree view and form view. I will remove the rest. So I will remove tree, I will remove all rest of the others and keep tree and form there. So we have copied the action and renamed its name, renamed its id, name is changed, a model is updated, and in view mode we have specified tree and form. Here in the help section I will write create first patient. I will show its help. I will show you what the usage of giving these. So we have defined a new action. So this is how we can define the action. You can add comments in the code, like let me add a comment here, action of the patients. You can add comments like the code, so we will get a better understanding of the code. Once you see this, you can understand action of the patient menu. So I have added the action, so we have to link this action with menu. So copy this id and you have to specify it as action equal to action.patient, call the id of this here. So we have now defined two menus, that is one is main menu, that is hospital. Then under the hospital menu we have defined patients menu, and with an action this action. So now let's update the module. No need of restarting the service as we have made the changes in the XML. Now we will go to the apps menu and we'll upgrade the module. Upgrade. Now if we go to settings, technical, user interface, menu items, and search for the menu patient, you can see the action get assigned here. Earlier when we have checked this menu, the action is empty. Now the action is added along with this. The object, the model is hospital.patient, view mode is tree form. These are the things we have specified in the specified here. So right now we have successfully added two menus and its action. Earlier when I have told you, once we add the action, the menu will get visible here, but still the menu is not visible here. It's because of the access right issues. Right now we haven't set any access rights for the module, sorry, we haven't set any access right for the model and the menus. That's why the menu is not visible here. So I will come to, like in another video we will show you how to add access right for the models and menus. Now for seeing the menu here, you have to activate the super user mode. You can see become super user mode. I will just click on it. Now if you check, you can see hospital menu here, that is hospital menu come right in between discuss menu and calendar menu, because the sequence given is 1. Discuss has sequence -1 and calendar has sequence 2. For the hospital I have given the sequence as 0. So hospital comes right in between discuss and calendar. So I will click on the hospital menu. Under the hospital menu, you can see the sub menu, that is patients. Also, you can see the create first patient. This is the message we have given here. Create first patient. If you update the create message here, create your first patient and upgrade the module. Sorry, we have to go to apps menu and upgrade the module. Module is getting upgraded and comes to the hospital. You can see create your first patient. So this is how we can define menus and actions. Right now we haven't defined the views yet. We just only specify for this menu there is for this action there is two view modes, that is tree and form, and yet we haven't defined the form view or tree view. In coming video we will show you how to define the form view and tree view. This is the view coming by default. So that's all about how we can define the menu. Okay, one more thing is there. If I go to Odoo run bot, and if we go to run bot and after the Odoo enterprise edition, let's log in on enterprise. Password is admin. It's loading. You can see for every menu there is an icon. So suppose if the end user is going to use our module in an enterprise version, if we haven't given the icon for the menu, here this icon will be empty. Suppose I will show you the change. Let me remove the icon of the time of menu. So I will activate the developer mode here. It's showing loading. I will activate the developer mode. Developer mode is getting activated, and I will remove the icon of the time of menu. Settings, technical, user interface, menu items. Yes, menu items, search for the time space of. So this is the main menu. Here you can see a web icon. So I will remove this and save it. Now there is icon. If I reload this, you can see the change. Suppose if our module is installed in the enterprise edition, our menu will look like this. The icon was something else. Now the icon changed to default icon. So if we need to give an icon for our menu, we have to give it like this. Find in path. I will search for web icon. Yes, I'll copy this, Control C, and we'll paste it here. Web icon. Place our module name. That is, our module name is OM Hospital. I will copy and paste it here. OM Hospital. Then inside the OM Hospital we have static folder, description folder. Right now we already have an icon image for our module. I will give the same icon as menu icon also, static description icon.png. If you need to use new images, icon image of menu, you can place it here and give any name like menu icon. Then you have to give the same name here, so that image will come as the icon image for the menu. So if we go to settings, technical, user menu items, and hospital. If you open the menu, you can see right now the icon file and web icon image is empty. Both are empty. So we have given icon image here. Then I will upgrade the module. I will upgrade the module once again. Now I come to the settings, technical, user interface, menu items, hospital. Now you can see the icon file and icon image got set from our new updated code. So this is how you can specify icon image for the module. So in this video we have discussed about how to define new XML file. All the XML file we are using has to be called in the data file here in the manifest. So inside this XML file we have defined two menus, that is, one is hospital main menu, and under the hospital menu we have discussed, we have added patient submenu, and we have defined an action for the submenu, that is, this is the action. Inside this action we have told the model is hospital.patient and view modes are tree and form. Also we have shown you what is the use of the sequence, also how to set the icon image for the menu. So you can see if we go to the hospital menu, you can see the model is edit view form. The model is, nothing will come here because we haven't defined the form. So this is all about the how to create new menu and its action. As earlier, right now it's in the super user mode. The menu was not visible without super user mode is due to as we haven't set the access right. Regarding the access right and how to define the views, we will discuss in the coming videos. If you have any queries regarding this video, you can comment it out, we will reply you back. Please subscribe our channel and for more updates regarding Odoo development. Thank you.